Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're Dos Cavazos, and we're doing a new show today. This is something different.
A lot different from what our normal shows may be.
Yeah. So we've always liked documentaries. We've never done a documentary reaction on our channel, but it's something that we wanted to try because we do enjoy documentaries and we wanted to just,
Yeah,
share
and
it.
also this is something that is just everywhere right now. In a time where there's not a whole lot to talk about, it seems like the Tiger King is the thing that everyone is talking about. So we don't know anything about this documentary.
We've seen memes that make no sense to us.
The memes are the only things we're going off
and
of.
I don't understand anything about them.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
So I don't know what this is about.
Like, I can't even specifically remember one specific thing that was said in the memes, but I just remember hearing, like, what the hell is this? Yeah. So what I read, some of those memes, like, I didn't even retain it in my brain, but I just remember it sounding so outlandish. So I'm very interested to see, like, what the hell this story is actually about. Who the hell the Tiger King is.
I know. All I know is
picture.
It's someone who had tigers in some sort of zoo is what I think. That's all I really know about it.
I know there's drugs involved. At least I think. Like, it's a whole lot of, it's very difficult to understand the details when you're just going off of memes. Alright guys, so with that being said, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos, and let's jump into this series.
You know, the monkey people are a little bit different.
Okay, good boy. Good boy.
You know, they're kind of strange, but the big cat people are backstabbing pieces of shit.
Tiger King stands accused of trying to have a woman killed.
Big cat.
What?
You know, that's not every day.
Trying to have a woman killed?
Went to prison for murder for hire.
What?
Joe Exotic.
An inmate at the Grady County Jail.
So he's in prison?
79 years.
Holy god. Oh my god. That's friggin' scary.
He's a completely insane, gay, gun-toting, drug addict fanatic.
In the back of this guy's van was a snow leopard.
Oh, shit.
It was 100 degrees outside.
So pretty.
Do they need to be refrigerated? Or, I mean, you know,
If they're acclimated in Florida, you know, if they're born and raised here in Florida.
these as rare as the clouded leopard?
Oh my god, it's a beautiful animal.
It just blew my mind. What is a snow leopard doing in the back of this guy's hot van?
What is going on with people keeping big cats in this country?
Wow.
What the fuck is he wearing?
Your whole audience will say, oh my god, that guy has a mullet. Stop. It's a brand new shirt.
It's weird to get a voice to the memes.
Or is there like an emotional connection?
He just like wiped it off on his pants?
It's chill.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Are they stuck in those little cages or do they have big, like, field?
As a matter of fact, you're gonna get so close, I can almost promise you some of you will be urinated on.
That's why I go to the zoo.
Country music artist? What the fuck? That's not him singing.
I think it is.
No.
From the start of the day to the end of the day, he filmed everything.
Oh, wow. So that's where they got all this footage, I bet.
I took it to a new level because I made it look like a real television show.
One thing you're forgetting out there, you animal rights people, and especially Carol Baskin, and that's Carol Baskin.
Carol.
I keep seeing that name.
If he ever had an enemy in his life, it was Carol Baskin.
Enemy?
There's one thing I know for sure. It's that big cats don't belong in cages.
That one's in a
Let me
cage.
get down so you've
Maybe
got
'cause
this
it's
cat.
Yeah.
I live, eat, and breathe ending the captivity of wild cats. People like Joe Exotic, what they are doing is breeding cats for life in cages. The reason that we have cats in cages is to provide them a safe place to live until they die.
I think it would be fair to say that Carol is the Mother Teresa of cats.
I'm actually allergic to cats, so my entire...
What? You're allergic?
We got barbecue sauce, we have steak sauce, skin cream. I have sex gel for you.
What?
Sex gel?
And there's 28 songs and 16 music videos.
He is not fucking singing that song. Joe's husband?
Oh.
I was with Joe from
a month out of high school
to 2014, so 11 years.
When my father found out, he made me shake his hand in front of my mom and promised not to come to his funeral. So I had a real issue dealing with that. And one night I drove my car off a bridge.
Oh my God.
I've learned from them, and they do therapy for me.
Let's see your animal rights activists. They want the lion's share, and they don't want to share their lions.
The founder and
What the fuck?
Let me just ride in on my elephant. Bubbles!
Close,
Oh
uncaged experience. It's a minimum of $10,000 a year to feed each tiger.
Damn, 10,000 to feed each tiger. Wow.
I can feed a tiger for $3,000 a year.
Oh, that's a big difference. Why is it 10,000 for the other guy? And
We have feedlots that give us 5 to 7 cows a day that die in the feedlots.
oh, so they get
Game
the
wardens
dead.
and the highway patrol call us anytime that a cow or a deer gets hit on the highway.
That's actually good.
Yeah.
Not letting death go to waste, using the whole animal. I'm on board with that.
But cows, I need 30 cows a day.
And the ones that die on the
God,
feedlot,
look at them.
nobody's
Like,
gonna
getting ready to eat.
Yeah, like nobody's gonna eat them. Damn. Ooh, that's scary.
My real name is Joe Schrob. I go by Joe Exotic because nobody ever knows how to speak right.
Joe was taking tiger cubs, stick them in a semi, and cart them to malls all throughout the Midwest.
The fuck?
I mean, there was times that we may have made 10 grand at the mall. And there was times that we were doing 20, 30, 40 grand.
Wow.
Send the media out there. Everything. Just hammer them.
So we might generate 500 emails.
And be proud of it.
Seems like she had it out for him, specifically.
And that's private playtime. With a baby tiger,
Anybody who
Private
poses
playtime.
with an exotic cat is a
Cute.
problem.
The tiger selfie
What?
is a growing trend on sites like Tinder and
Why?
OkCupid, apparently.
I made 500 gigantic international movies. From Ace Ventura, Jungle Book, Dr.
Wow.
Dolittle, Mighty Joe Young.
time that you're 16 weeks old, you can profit $100,000 on that cub.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
And playtimes, photos.
A baby? Ooh, I don't know if I would put my baby on that.
There are enough ignorant people out there who will then take in that tiger, and a year later, that cat's 200 or 300 pounds, and they're calling us and saying, please get this out of my house.
Well, yeah, it grows up. It doesn't stay little.
We have a tiger crisis.
That'd be a crazy
in
thing to
this
see on the
country.
road.
It's the thing you don't want when you have tigers.
What the fuck?
A live tornado and there ain't nothing you can do besides
As you're out on the fucking road on a four-wheeler?
One of the things that keeps me awake at night is the park.
You're an animal rights person and you try and come into this facility, this is what you're going to be greeted with.
Was this a fucking commercial they put out? What the fuck?
When he made a comment about this could be another Waco. And I took that as a direct threat that if my office ever had to take some action out there, we were going to have a shootout.
You know,
Does
after
he
the
have a
Waco deal,
stripe?
if anything went bad, we were going to shoot each other.
Oh.
And then that
What?
day, I put our names on our bullets. Right here, they have my name and his name on a bullet.
Oh,
If anything
what the
went wrong, it was
fuck?
going to happen.
They think that animals are being beat everywhere they go. We didn't beat tigers at our zoo. We sure got accused of it.
Those people are fucking insane, man.
I'd shoot you before I shot my cat.
Whoa.
Carol, PETA, those characters want to attack everyone.
I just called her a plain out hypocrite. You're open to the public, you're doing bone tours, night tours, day tours, kid camps, weddings, you name it.
I mean, he kind of has a point.
If you're not fucking exploiting the animals at that point, what the hell are you doing?
I get it. I agree with him.
But what separates it though? They do the petting there?
Yeah, I don't know.
In my opinion, Carol Baskin was as bad as Joe. They were both, you know, taking advantage of exotic animals to make money. So to me, it was just a feud.
I consider that bitch to be one of the biggest terrorists in the exotic animal world right now.
We got undercover video of him using a 20-week-old cub that jumped on this little boy and bit him on the leg.
Uh-oh.
She's ruthless.
For Carol and all of her friends that are watching out there, before you bring me down, it is my belief that you will stop breathing.
Whoa.
And we're shipping her 2 of these.
It just exploded.
He
with
actually
snakes.
fucking did it.
Snakes? Oh my god.
He has a hate for Carol Baskin. Nasty hate.
She seems like she hated him too, though. Like they both just.
It's gonna be it, or do you need any explosives?
Just my usual.
Carol's taking a nap.
Oh.
This is a prepaid call from
Joe Exotic.
an inmate at the Grady County Jail.
Okay, so this is last year.
So he got
in jail.
Yeah.
I'm in a cage. You know why animals die in cages? Their soul dies. I'm not going to be accused and go to prison and lose everything I have for things that other people did. Before this is over with, I'm going to shut down on everybody.
Wow. So I don't know what I expected from the show, but that was interesting, I will say.
Yeah. For terms of like whose side am I on, I don't think I'm on either of them side.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they were kind of doing similar things.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what made, like, mind you, besides the fact that I feel like this guy might be a little crazy.
So this is different than our other reactions because the other things we watch are fictional, or like it's actors and characters. So this is different given that these are real people. So we want to stay sensitive to that these are real people and like real people's lives. But we also want to give like an honest opinion. So
I honestly don't know where. I mean, I think Carol's doing a lot of the same things. In all honesty,
it
I'm
seems
not quite
like
sure
they're
what.
kind of two sides of the same coin almost. You know what I mean? I guess it's hard to say because we only are going off of what information we saw. We've never been to these places.
Yeah.
We've never done any of the research. We don't know what the rest of their zoo is like or what their park is like. We don't know how they treat their animals other than what we've seen. So it's difficult to judge because we're only going off of what information we've gotten from this documentary. With that being said, she had cages too.
Yeah.
And she also said these ones are in cages to have a comfortable end of life. But if you're against cages, you would think that the comfortable end of life would be not in a cage.
Another thing I thought was hypocritical too was Joe saying that like, I'm in a cage right now, and this is like where he talked about like losing your spirit and stuff like that. I was like, you have animals in cages, so I feel like that was a little hypocritical in a sense.
I hope that we, like, throughout this series, we do get to see more of the zoos, because I think that would be able to paint a bigger picture, is, like, were they just in the cage for feeding? We have no idea how to we're not zookeepers. We don't know how to, like, take care of a tiger. So, like, a pug is different than, like, a tiger. Like, a wild animal is different than something that has been, like, domesticated forever.
Seeing little videos of people, like, have their kids, like, posing with tigers, like, I was just like, that seems pretty fucking dangerous. I wouldn't personally do it, to each their own. I want to see how the story progresses. I want to see why he's in jail.
Yeah, what happened?
Because I'm not familiar with, like, animal rights, like, laws and things of that nature. And they mentioned about, like, that Big Cat Act that would, like, affect zoos and whatnot. Like, is that the reason why? I'm curious to see when they elaborate more about... They talked about at the beginning of this first episode about like a hitman, not that he was a hitman, but that he possibly hired a hitman, and that might be why he's in jail. Just off this first episode, I'm assuming he hired somebody to possibly kill Carol. Like, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm curious to find out when those events are shown to us. And, like, what all went into that? Because I'm imagining it's a fucking crazy story. I mean, this whole fucking... Everything that we've seen so far is pretty fucking crazy in and of itself. So I'm sure it'll probably just spiraling down and down the rabbit hole, and we'll find out more.
I do like that we're getting to kind of see this whole world of this big cat exotic animals. I've never
even knew this was a thing.
I never, I've heard of,
Well, I knew that exotic animals was a thing, but, like, I didn't think that, like,
and I knew about, like, rehabilitation zoos and whatnot, but, like, I didn't know that there was, like, this whole big cat
didn't know who the hell Joe Exotic was.
Yeah, I've never heard of him before. And I didn't know about Carol, and I didn't really know about that other guy, except I do think I've seen him on TV before. The Doc one, the other one. It's just interesting to, like, learn a little bit more about this whole world and see, like, apparently it's super crazy, so.
Yeah. From what they said in the beginning of this first episode, that, like, all exotic animal owners might be crazy. So I want them to elaborate more.
And then they were like, the big cat owners are different from the monkey people.
They were like fucking insane. I was like, I didn't even know that they were like, I didn't know that this pocket of people even existed. So like the fact that there's even more different branches, like you have like gorilla people, you have like exotic big cat people.
Yeah, like it's funny.
Yeah, I'm like I want to see more about that. But then they also mentioned like how he also had people always constantly following him too, filming his every move. Well, not every move, but like
which I mean could have been good for us because I'm assuming that that's the footage
they
that
got
we're
this footage,
seeing.
yeah.
Hopefully we'll find out more. This was just this first episode. I understand what all the hype is about. This is super interesting and yeah, I'm excited to learn more about it.
Alright guys, well if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye!